Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. In case you were here for the very first time, my name is NISSYTEE and I am a content creator, a speaker and an entrepreneur, and basically this channel is just a reflection of all of those sides of who I am and what I do. So please do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Hit the bell button so you're notified every single time I post a brand new video. Now, as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about something that I have been wanting to share for a while now, about things that I have learned in this entrepreneurship journey, this self-employed journey, running a business journey. Things that I wish I knew before I started my business. Now, I'm hoping that some of these things will really help people who want to start their business, want to make some money this year, have ideas that they've been sitting on for ages and have finally found the courage to kickstart. I really hope that this will help you. And I just wish that someone sat me down or someone explained this to me, or that I stumbled across a YouTube video or something, because I'm sure there's someone out there that's probably said the exact same things that I'm about to say, but I just never stumbled across it. So hopefully this will help you. Now, in case you do not know, I am a business owner officially. I have a registered business, a registered company with HMRC. Okay, so I pay taxes, all of that good stuff. It's not just a business. I'm just telling people I've got a business. No, I'm actually registered. I do my self-assessment. I do my taxes. I have an accountant, all of that jazz. Okay, so I'm a registered business. So I actually first registered my business in 2018, but as with many businesses, you don't actually start making money for about the first, I would say probably, unless you are, I don't know, unless you are really blessed by Jesus himself, or you just have the knowledge, or maybe you've got a platform already on social media and you've decided to start a business. Unless you are that, like a Kylie Jenner, a Kim Kardashian, or whatever it is, your business is not likely to make much money in the beginning. But when you start making money, that's when things really start to count. But with regards to myself, I registered my business in 2018. Once I then registered it, I worked on different things. I even had another business that I dissolved, but that's a whole nother story for another day. And then I finally started NT Media. So NT Media is just another extension arm of the business that I have registered. So everything that NT Media does is under this business that I registered, this LTD that I established and that I started. I started NT Media in 2020. It's so crazy. 2020, in the midst of the pandemic. Yes, the Panasonic panoramic that is still around, unfortunately. But when it kind of, started. Hey, beautiful people. Now, I know you're like, what the hell, Nissy, are you interrupting this video for? Well, let me set you down. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Perfect. Right, guys. Really, really important. I had to interrupt you because I need to give a massive shout out to the wonderful and amazing people over at 99 Designs by Vista who are sponsoring today's video. If you guys have seen me on Instagram, you would have seen a few months ago, I posted up a reel where I was basically explaining that my website was a little bit outdated and I needed a bit of an upgrade. And 99 Designs came at the perfect time because they were able to redesign my website. So if I go onto www.nissitee.com, that is me. Ta-da! My beautiful brand new website, which features, number one, the colors that I really, really love, which are like browns, nudes, that sort of thing. And as you can see, there's a beautiful, wonderful picture of myself where I look very boss babe-like in my suit across my arms. As you can see, content creator, speaker, entrepreneur, reclaim your power and create a brand to be proud of. It has a little bit about me here as well. It has a little bit about the Powerclass, which you should all check out, most definitely. It has, which is really, really important, especially if you are an entrepreneur, business owner, or someone that's building their own brand, it's very important for you to actually talk about the brands you've worked with, okay? People need to know that you are of value and that you are reliable, because if you work with all these people, it means that you've got something special. And as you can see, I've worked with Anna Luisa, which I wear all the jewelry all the time, not that, all the time, and I loved working with them. I worked with Coca-Cola, I worked with YouTube, I I've worked with Cineworld, Dermalogica, Always, Dell. I've worked with BBC Two, whole bunch of different people. And then there's more pictures of me, yada, yada, yada. You can go onto my website, check it out, NISSYTEE.com. Now, the amazing thing about 99 Designs by Vista is that they are literally dedicated to helping you, whether it be as a small business owner or you are building up your brand, or maybe you're even a little bit of a bigger business owner, but you just need help and support when it comes to your website or graphic design or anything like that. And you know how important those things are, guys. The way you market yourself online, especially after the pandemic, this is something that I really learned. When the pandemic happened, one thing that stayed consistent and that stayed the same was social media, which is where obviously NT Media was birthed from. I birthed NT Media out of the pandemic, which is a social media management and branding agency. Why? Because I saw that while everything else was down, people couldn't go into the office, so things couldn't function as normal, social media kept going. And in fact, it grew during that period. The way that you market yourself online is very, very important. So I highly suggest that you go and get some help, okay? Because everyone needs help. Everyone needs some creative eye. Everyone needs extra support, and that is okay. Make sure you check out 99 Designs by Vista. And I'm going to show you guys how easy the process is to work with them, because it was really, really simple. I went onto the website. I put out a definition of what it is that I was looking for. Once that definition was out there, a whole bunch of graphic designers all came to me. So I didn't have to go out there and search for people. They came to me and showed me their work. And then the one that I basically was the best, or that I thought was the best fit for the project that I wanted, I basically connected with them and we started talking almost like on WhatsApp Messenger, whatever it is. And I get a one-to-one bespoke service where literally all I do is send a message. If I didn't like something, I'll send a message. Hey, I don't like this. Can you change this? I don't like the color of this, etc. And they will do everything with me step by step. And at the end of it, they offered me, like I said, that bespoke service. But let me show you what their website looks like and how easy it is for you to do exactly the same. So, okay, so this is where they are, okay? All you do, you get started. I love their website. It's nice and easy. Okay, so what do you need designed? It could be a logo, a web design like I had, business and advertisement, clothing and merchandise. As you can see, they literally have every service that you need. They have it all in one place. So let's go for logo and identity. Let's go for that. So all you would do is basically click on what it is that you needed. So you would do that and then start a contest. That's what they call it, basically a contest where people have to basically fight in order for them to get you to catch your eye, in order for you to pick them as the designer. Which designs do you like? And then you'll basically choose. So let's say I liked this and this and this. Continue. All right, cool. I'm just showing you guys anything, right? Let me put in another email. Let me put in my NT Media email at ntmedia.org. Continue your brief. Cool. That was just my laptop pinging. Someone's messaging me. Then you can choose on here what type of style you want to go for, okay? So you might want to go for a really classic look. Now, I like things that are quite classic. I do like modern, but I like more classic than modern. So I'm leaning towards that side. Mature or youthful? Definitely more mature. That's just my vibe. Feminine? 100%. Maybe feminine, but with a touch of masculine. Playful, yeah, I'll go for play. I like more sophisticated, so I'll go for this side and playful. Economical, luxurious. I love me some luxury, darling. Everything I want to resemble luxury. Geometric or organic? I'm definitely more of an organic babe. Abstract or literal? I'll go for like the middle, because I think abstract is also really, really cool. So you do that. You then start to pick a color scheme. Again, I'm just picking random ones just so you guys can see and so you guys can get back into this video, because I know I'm taking up your time. What name do you want in your logo? So let's just say I put Nissy. Do you have a slogan? Reclaim your power. Okay, there we go. Describe your organization. I'm just going to put in whatever at this point. Pick whatever. Type this in. Obviously you guys fill it out, you know, properly. Content details is where you would write out all the details of the different pages. So let's say you're about us. What do you want to go on your about us? Or if this is a logo, for example, all I might want is my email, my phone number, and that is it. And then I choose any files that I want. Continue. Okay, cool. You then pick whichever package it is that you want to go for. Let's just say I'm going for gold. Okay, that is fine. Contest title, put it in here. Now, here is where you can basically customize your content to suit your needs. Okay, so as you can see, everything has come up here. Gold logo and business, save. Gold logo and business card package, and you put in your name, you put in your company name, you put in your number. You put in your number. That is an old number, so even if you try to call me, it will not go through. How did you hear about Vistaprint? Obviously, choose all of your options. Again, I'm just trying to rush through this so I can show you what the end result is. And then obviously payment method. Now, obviously, I'm not going to put my card details in there because I'm not about to pay for it because I've already gone through my process. But once you basically pay for everything, you will then go in. And like I said, there'll be a whole bunch of different graphic designers who are of a high quality and a high standard, who are great at what they do, and they will come to you. And they will basically show you the work that they have done in order for you to pick the person that is the best fit. Honestly, guys, 99 Designs by Vista is such an amazing concept. It makes life so much easier, especially for small business owners like myself who have so many things that they have to worry about, think about, to just have a service where the person is really there to, ensure that they are getting every detail of what it is that you want and that you desire for your business. It is such a positive thing. Guys, the account manager that you work with that, goes through the process with you literally takes you every single step of the way. So if you know that you are somebody who is a small business owner, building up a brand, starting a business, establishing something new, and you know that you just need that extra help and support, you need a new logo, you need to, figure out your branding, whatever it is, please make sure you check out the link in the description box below. You also, by the way, as long as you click on my link, you get £30 off your first contest. So that is obviously you putting out the brief in order for the graphic designers to be able to see what it is that they can do for you. You get £30 off. So whatever it is that you need, guys, instead of stressing about it, going back and forth with graphic designers who sometimes we love graphic designers, but sometimes their communication is poor. Instead of going through all of that, just make sure you check out the link in the description box below and you can get everything that you need all in one place. But anyway, I'm going to shut up now. Thank you once again to 99 Designs by Vista for sponsoring today's video. And like I said, I'm going to leave everything linked in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. And of course, enjoy the rest of the video. I decided to start a social media management and branding agency. I will link the link to our website, etc., in the description box below so you can check it out and you can see all the different services that we offer. We offer a range of different things from social media management. So if, for example, you run a business and you just cannot be bothered, or you just don't have the time, because I know how it is to run a business. You oftentimes don't have the time to look after your own social media because you're doing everything. You're doing logistics, operations. You are the marketing team. You are, your own accountant. You're everything basically. And oftentimes people don't have time to look after their socials. So that's why they come to us. So for example, we have some clients at the moment where we have contracts in place where they pay us a monthly retainer. That basically just means that they're paying us every single month to look after their socials. So to create content for them, to create reels for them, to create like really cool different pieces of content depending on what we've agreed upon, so that they can either post it themselves or we post it for them, again, depending on what we've agreed in our contract. We also offer other services, including website design. We offer graphic design. We offer a whole bunch of different things as well. Now, I started the agency and I'm not going to lie, it is the best thing that I have ever done. I am so glad that I did it. I would not go back. It has been an amazing experience, but there are certainly some things that I wish I knew. So let's kickstart and go into what I wish I knew before I actually started my business. And when I say business, I'm referring to NT Media, because I look at, my business beforehand was all of my stuff, my speaking engagements, me as a brand. I literally labeled that as a business because I was like, I don't just want this to be, I just do stuff on Instagram and I post and that is it. I want to make money from this. So I already established that as a business, but then an arm of that is NT Media. So when I'm saying business right now, I'm just referring to NT Media. So things that I wish I knew before I started NT Media, my social media management and branding agency. Let's go. So number one is that I wish someone told me, or I wish I knew, that starting a business or starting a brand or whatever you want to call it is more of a mental battle than it is a physical one or an emotional one or whatever you want to call it. It is 110% a mental battle, because one thing you've got to understand, guys, is that when you start a business, whether it be you had investment or didn't, or you're starting from scratch and you're doing it on your own or with somebody else, at the end of the day, a new business coming into any industry is not necessarily going to skyrocket and, become this big business or whatever it is, unless you are Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, those sorts of people who have established their brands and who have created a strong enough brand so that anything they basically sell, like literally Rihanna could sell socks tomorrow and they would sell out. Why? Because it's Rihanna and she's established a really, really powerful brand. But if you are not one of those people and you are basically just a regular, schmegular person and you are starting a business, it is a lot, guys. Now, even me, I established somewhat of a platform, but I'm certainly not on Beyonce, Rihanna, or the Kardashians level. I still consider myself to be a regular girl. Yes, I have X amount of followers on YouTube or on Instagram, but compared to other people, I don't necessarily have the leverage that they have. So to me, I still felt like, oh my gosh, I'm coming into this industry and I'm having to compete against some big people in these industries that have done marketing and branding for a very, very long time. And I realized very, very quickly that it is a mental battle. Why? Because you will experience rejection. You will have humps and difficulties. There will be things that you might feel like you have failed at. I don't believe in failure. I think that everything's a lesson. But you might even say to yourself, oh my gosh, I failed in this area. Because again, you are embarking on this journey for the first time in your life. You've never done it before. You've never started a business before. You've never started a brand before. So anything that you are doing new, there are going to be moments where you don't necessarily do things, or things don't necessarily come out the way that you want. And it is honestly, guys, such a mental battle to kind of remind yourself constantly and consistently, like, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on this business. It happens. The first few years of business are not easy. You're just, dipping your feet into water. And even as someone who might be further along in their kind of business journey, still telling yourself it's going to be okay. You're going to get through it. Okay, you got rejected 5 times, but keep going because someone is going to say yes. All of that, guys, honestly, is a mental battle. So if you are somebody who this year you want to start a business or you have just launched a business, I really, really want you to take out the time in order for you to process that mentally, I need to make sure that I'm constantly and consistently growing and I'm getting stronger and stronger where I can. And I'm doing what I can for myself to get mentally stronger, because there are days, guys, when I wake up and I'm like, why the hell am I doing this? Like, why did I not just decide to go and get a regular 9-to-5 with a nice 6-figure salary and I could just be chilling? But instead, I decided to become an entrepreneur and struggle through, making money and doing all of these different things and having to pay people and employees. And guys, honestly, it is a lot. There is a lot that goes into being a business owner. Please do not, I repeat, please do not be sucked in by all the glitz and the glamour that people show. Oh yeah, I made 7 figures. Look at me, I'm in Dubai. Dubai is amazing. Yes, you can do all of those things. Yes, you might get to a point where you can finally, go on those holidays and buy those luxury bags, but it doesn't happen instantly. Guys, there is a lot of work that goes into running a business, and it is a mental struggle. I wouldn't even say struggle. I would just say it's a big mental effort, because I feel like if I say struggle, it makes it seem like there's no good points. There are good points, guys, and there's a lot to gain. I would not take back me, I would not take back me as an entrepreneur in order for me to go to a 9-to-5. At least right now, I don't think that's something that I could possibly do. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm very happy that I started my business. But honestly, guys, just prepare yourself and understand that mental up here needs to be strong, because there are a lot of things that you experience on your journey. Number 2, something that I wish that somebody told me or that I knew before I started my own business is that, and I'm just looking down because I've got my notebook here. Just because you're making money, oh my gosh, this is such an important one. Just because you are making money doesn't mean that you are making profit. Now, guys, if you watched my Wake Up Wednesday where I was talking about things that we will continue to do in 2022, one of the things that I mentioned was investing in, whether it be coaching, mentoring, programs, courses, whatever it is, doing the investment for you to, to grow, to develop, to learn, all of that good stuff. Guys, something that I learned very quickly is that just because I'm bringing money in and I'm seeing all this money come into my bank account, I'm like, yes, money's coming in. Yes. Doesn't mean that you're making a profit. There is a big difference between income, revenue, and then your profit margins. So this is something that I had to get slapped about the head from my business coach, who we've now finished on her course now, but business coach Kubi Springer. One of the things that she literally reminded me of was like, listen, some of you guys are over here saying that you're business owners, but are you actually calculating how much money is coming in and how much money is coming out? And I realized that I was not doing that. This is how much I've set my price for these services. This is how much I'm getting, but actually looking at, wait, how much profit am I making? Because if I minus the costs, okay, the costs. So if you take your revenue, your income, whatever you want to call it, minus your costs, okay, all of the expenses and the costs, that will equal your profit. That is the actual amount of money that you are actually getting. And what I kind of did for a long time was I just got excited that money was coming into my bank account. But then I very quickly realized that a lot of money was also coming out because I had to pay people, because we have software that we use that I have to pay for, different things that I need to pay for essentially. And I completely disregarded those things. Beautiful people, please, if you are someone that already has a business or someone that is going into business or wants to start a business, please make your finances a priority. I wish someone told me just because I'm making money does not mean that I am making profit, guys. This is so important. And honestly, it's a game changer if you want to be a successful and profitable business entrepreneur owner in 2022. And last but not least, number 3, which is you are only as strong as your team and your resources. Guys, let me tell you right now, okay, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you, especially when you first start your business, you basically are everything, okay? I mentioned this in another video as well, but you are everything. You are the admin team, you are the marketing team, you are the logistics and operations team, you are the one that is doing the photography, the videography, the editing, you are the editing team, post-production, everything. You basically end up doing everything. But one thing that I learned very, very quickly was that I will not be able to propel to the level that I want to go to or actually run my business the way that I want to if I don't build a really, really strong team. Now, anyone that knows me knows that I talk about 2 people all the time, Shanna and Dorcas. Those 2 are my homies. I love them. And they have been with me on this journey of, self-employed entrepreneurship, everything for the past few years. And both of them are amazing. And they both add different things to the business. And they work with me with the Powerclass. They work with me with NT Media. So they literally are there across the board of my business as a whole. And even Shanna works with me when it comes to my personal brand as well. But guys, I know that I would not be as far as I am on my journey if not for them. Now, let me make something very, very clear. Am I saying that I only rely on them? Am I saying that if I was on my own and they decided to, for whatever reason, maybe it's just their time to go separate ways to do their own thing, am I saying that I would then fall apart and not be able to maintain or whatever it is? That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that I understand the importance of having people there who can help, support, who I can delegate responsibility to, because I am one human being, guys. You are one human being. No man is an island. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot do everything on your own. And I know some of us have grown up with this mentality. I'm just going to do it by myself. I'm going to do it by myself. Something that I still struggle with till this day. But I really have to work, and I continue to work on the fact that, Nissy, no, delegate. You have a team there. Do whatever is necessary. And there are moments where, for example, maybe I'm doing something else or I'm busy and I need someone to help me with something. Without my team, I would be super, super stressed because I would have no one there to help me. Beautiful people, you are only as strong as your team and your resources. So if you are somebody that has not yet established a team, even if you're right at the beginning, find people who are willing to get behind your vision. It might be friends, it might be family to start off with. It might be just people that you happen to know. Tell them what your vision is, break down what it is that you are wishing for them to do, and get them to get behind the vision and get them to just work with you. Obviously, at the beginning, you don't tend to have money to pay people. So just say to them, guys, I can't pay you right now, but you know what? I really, really need you to help me. And I promise you, we're going to get somewhere. That's what I did with Shanna and Dorcas. I said to both of them, guys, I cannot pay you guys right now, but walk with me on this journey and I promise you money will come. And that has happened. Money has come. And those are my 3 things that I literally wish someone told me before I ran myself, before I ran and started a business. I hope that that helped. I hope that that was something that will help you in your journey and your progress. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you once again, a massive, massive thank you to the wonderful people over at 99 Designs by Vista who have sponsored today's video and who have allowed me to have resources, in addition to what I'm already doing and what we already have, because the support is always necessary. Make sure you check out the description box below because I've got some discounts for you and I've got the link that will take you straight to where you need to go in order for you to check out 99 Designs by Vista. Once again, thank you so very much and I'll see you guys again in another video.